Okay, we rolling. You see me rolling. What is up? It's your girl, Too Sexy Ashley. If you don't know who I am, well, now you know. We are in, of course, my bedroom. And we're gonna do question and answers. So I asked you guys on my Instagram. If you guys do not follow me on there, here is my @. So I asked you guys to ask me some questions, and of course we're gonna do a video on it right now. Let's get straight to it. Nice smellings. Thanks. When did you begin breakdancing? So I started breakdancing at the age of 4. My dad was a b-boy back in the 80s, so he was a dancer and also a DJ. So that's where I get my 2 elements from, is from him. And since I was his only daughter, I'm basically the only child, so he was like, you're gonna learn how to dance. And ever since I was 4 years old, he was teaching me how to dance. We would like practice in our living room, and it was a lot of fun, and I just picked up on it, and it's like a super special bond that we have. So I started at the age of 4, started breakdancing, and then like around 11, 12, I did more of like the popping aspect of it. I'm trying to get back into it. Like I almost made it on So You Think You Can Dance, but of course when COVID hit, it like kind of ruined it. But it was cool. I like did stuff at school, like, you know, the battles and stuff. I was in my cheer uniform and I was just like, you know, get it down. But yeah, I started at the age of 4. Next question we got here. How do you manage to do so many things? Please tell. Well, I am the type of person that just goes for anything, not just like overthinks it. I just do it. If I want to do something, I just go for it. Like dancing, I went for it. I decided to do DJ and I went for it. I did pageants, I went for it. Modeling, I went for it. I never like second guessed myself to where I'm just all like, oh, what happens if I don't do it right? Like I don't have that like mentality, I guess. I just like, if I want to do something, I do it. And how I manage it is, I don't know how I really manage it, to be honest with you. I literally just have like, okay, I have a photo shoot here. I have to make, you know, content here, make 3 TikTok videos a day. I'm trying to do YouTube, make a video here, and it's just, I'm pretty much like a little bit all over the place. So I'm trying to get a calendar and like, okay, I have this things, like a certain check off list I have to do. But really my scheduling, I guess, it's so off. Like I'm still like a nurse too. Work 3 days and then 4 days off. I get to do whatever else I want to do. And yeah, I don't really know how I manage, but I'm doing it. Melatonin, Red Bull, there you go. That's how you keep going. I am really losing my voice here, so I'm still a little bit sick. So if I sound like a dying squirrel, now you know. Firstly, I wanted to say that you are absolutely stunning. My question to you is, when did you first begin with the DJing? So initially, I was gonna start at 15 years old. I was getting into it, and I remember I posted my first DJ video on Facebook, and I just got a lot of like dislikes. Not dislikes, more of like negative comments, and that's why I kind of like steered away from it. But when I was going to festivals, raves, I remember going to Trap Fest one time, and I was looking at the DJs and the stage, and then everybody just like having a great time, and I was like, you know what, I want to be the DJ on the stage, like, you know, controlling up, not controlling the people, like, how do I say it? You know, making these people have a wonderful time, and you're controlling that setting, like you're projecting the vibe. So I told my dad, I was like, you know what, I want to get into it. And he's all like, all right, if you're serious, it ain't cheap. And I was doing bars, and then it moved my way up to doing festivals, like opening up for Steve Aoki and Diplo, and then like going to Juarez, and I did a little show there for La Feria, and it's just so many great things, and hopefully it's under wraps right now. Can't really say, but stay tuned. I have a big announcement coming soon. But I love it. It's such a great feeling just to make people dance and have a great time. And I'm more of like a EDM festival DJ. I'm not really into like the bar scene because I just think it's just like redundant, the same thing, different place. But as a festival setting, people are coming in with the, you know, just wanting to vibe and have a great time. And bar settings is more of like, there's always like a fight, and I didn't want to surround myself with that. So yeah. We're going to the next question. Can I be your boyfriend? Sorry. How come a nurse can be so pretty or sexy? I was like, oh, I don't know. Got lucky, I guess. Another question I get here is Frico Exotic. That's a cool name. What's the most demanding thing you came across as being a DJ? Most demanding thing is just like making sure everyone has a good time. So, you know, you're controlling the setting. So when you play a certain music, a certain song, you have to check to see, like, scan the room. Like, okay, are the people really vibing to this? Are they not vibing to it? So I think that's more of getting into your musicality and how to really get the people going. And that's why I say I don't really like the bar setting, because it's like you have to, you know, get them going, and then there's a certain aspect where you have to slow down the area. So okay, downtime, people gonna go to the bar, drink, and then you bring it back up. So it's just like, man, I just want to go hard all the time. So I think that would be the most demanding thing, is just like, you know, controlling the setting, making sure everyone has a good time. Where are you located? I am located in the US of A, Texas, El Paso. Are you single? I'm in a situationship. Okay, situationship. The hardest thing about being an influencer. I think the biggest thing that is very difficult if you really want to be an influencer is not caring about hate comments, because if you're gonna do social media, you're gonna get attacked by your looks, about what you do, and oh my god, you suck at this, you suck at that. And of course you're gonna have some good, like, positive comments, but if you really want to be an influencer, the thing is that you have to really, like, shut those people out. I guess another thing I could say being an influencer, what's the hardest thing, is being consistent. Is so hard with, you know, when life hits you with, like, relationships, you know, job, like, finances, and you're like, well, I can't really, you know, post as much, I can't really be consistent as much because, you know, life, and like, you have to deal with it. So I think be adulting is really hard when you're trying to be an influencer. But if you guys can balance your time and stay consistent and not care what people think, then you should be really good. How to impress Ashley? I guess if you want to impress me, I get be yourself. I mean, I like someone that is, you know, I could be my true self with. Like, I am so dorky. People don't really understand, like, I'm a freaking weirdo. Like, they think I'm gonna be, like, super serious, like, oh my god, girl, no. Like, I'm not like that. I am super goofy, I'm dorky, I am so weird sometimes. I'm so like, oh my god. The thing to really impress me is just if you can make me laugh, if you have a good conversation, if you're very adventurous like I am. I like to do different things and have fun. So I think that would be, like, a good thing too, to really impress me. I think doing cute little surprises too. Like, I'm such, like, if you get me gifts, I get all happy. That's my love language, is getting me gifts and you tell me I look nice. That's how you can impress me. What's one movie everyone loves that you absolutely hate? Dang, that's a really good one. I don't know, I think, like, I really don't have that answer. I guess, well, I don't know, I was gonna say my favorite movie. I don't know how to answer that question. I don't think I hate a movie. How did you get into so many different professions? I honestly don't know. I literally, when I was talking in the beginning, is that once I see something and if I want to do it, I pursue it. And then ever since then, it just took on as Nurse Ashley, DJ Ashley, Modeling Ashley, Pageant Ashley. Like, it's just a continuation of all those things. And I think the biggest thing that I want is to show people that don't set limitations to yourself and you could be whoever you want to be. Hey, what made you go for what you're pursuing to get? I think it's more of like the drive. Ever since my breakup in 2019, it was more of like, whoa, I finally get to do the things I want to do. And then I just went off and I just started doing things because I want to get, you know, not only distracted to keep myself, you know, not thinking about what happened and what he did to me, but it catapulted into like me doing this and doing so many wonderful things. So like I said before, if I see something, I want to learn it and I'll do it, and then I love it, and if I stay with it, I continue to do so. So yeah, that's how I got into so many different things. But being a nurse, I don't know how the heck I got into that. I must have up or something. What else does a beautiful, gorgeous girl like yourself want to accomplish? I really want to get into being a social media influencer. Especially my biggest tackle on is, you know, YouTube. That's why I'm here doing this right now. I mean, TikTok, Instagram, they're doing great, but I really want to show more of my personality, show you guys more insight of who I am as a person. I think the biggest thing that I really want is to be a full-time social media influencer and do this basically every day and hopefully make an income of it. I enjoy content creation, making videos, and I'm at a good spot right now, but I'm still doing nursing. I have that as my backup plan, but I think the biggest thing right now is to be a full-time influencer. What is your type of man today? I think my dream guy would be someone who's very sweet, puts me first, takes care of me, and is not like jealous of the things that I do. Yeah, I get so awkward talking about like what's my perfect guy because I just don't know if they exist. Will you perform at Texas music festivals like SXSW? Right now I'm still trying to get my name out there still. I've been doing shows here locally in El Paso, and I'm starting to branch out here and there. But right now, since it's, you know, we're still under COVID and stuff, and you know, festivals like that are still kind of limited at the moment, but we'll see in the future. I'll try out. I just want to be a stepmom. No, I would never date someone with kids. I am so sorry. I just can't do it. I just can't. Dream car and your dream place to live. I feel like my dream place to live locally in El Paso would be in the Willows. My absolute dream was to live in California. But you know, like the state tax and all that drama over there, I kind of want to, you know, probably stay here in Texas and maybe move out there for a little bit and then come back. Did y'all see my freaking hair was like doing its own little thing? Oh my god, I can't believe I was talking for like straight like 9 minutes and it's just like, hey. So my dream car is technically a Corvette Stingray. I always loved the Corvette, and hopefully, I think pretty soon in a couple of years, I'll be getting my dream car. But right now, I actually got a new car, my Camaro, the 2022, my too sexy mobile. So that's what I'm driving in for right now, and then we'll upgrade it soon as I'll get my dream car, and we'll do like a video on that once I get it. So what is the dumbest thing you believe as a child? I think the biggest thing that I believe is like growing up, you want to grow up so bad because you want to get your own house, you want to do like adult things. I thought it was going to be better, but I didn't realize like being a child and enjoying my teen years was actually probably the best years of my life. Because, you know, adulting sucks. You get stressed, you get gray hair. Everything, man. It's just like I thought, you know, growing up would be better, but yeah, I wish I could go back and be a kid again. That is pretty much it for my Q&A. Thank you guys so much for watching, and watching this hot mess going on here. I'm gonna be doing more videos. The next video I'm gonna be doing is more of like story time videos. I have so much to tell you. A lot of chisme time, especially like this crazy stories like in high school. Like this one girl messing around with a teacher, and this teacher was like gonna blow up the school, like stuff like that. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to subscribe, and also I'll be placing my social media links down below as well, and see you guys next time with more videos. Bye guys.